Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode this week. Hope you guys had a good weekend and all that. This week, if you haven't read the title yet, we're going to be drawing Gladiator. Yay! I just saw the movie, guys, and yeah, I'll have some thoughts later. But anyway, it's not really a movie review. But anyway, we're going to be drawing the mask just the mask, guys, from the first movie. You know, when Maximus. Hold on a sec. When Maximus is during the Battle of Carthage, if you guys remember, switch this little. Oops. He picks up this really cool looking mask. So let's just see if we can get that down. So anyway, let's get started, guys. So you guys have been. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's get started. Just gonna get right into the face. If you guys notice, I always start with the eyebrows. And for the sake of time, guys, I'm not gonna use the rulers on some part. There is a ruler tool in this program here. But if you guys are at home using pen and paper, just use your rulers for the straight parts. You know, I'm just gonna scale this down just for the sake of time, guys. So you'll see. I'm just gonna get his eyes in. So. Just the mask, guys. I'm not going to draw Russell Crowe, Maximus's. Yeah, guys, if you aren't familiar with this movie, the first Gladiator came out back in like 2000 or whatever. It's a pretty old movie from your younger kids, I guess. But great movie, guys. I loved it. I have my thoughts about the sequel. Here's my thoughts about the sequel, guys. It never was really too necessary. I mean, I still enjoyed it. You know, not the greatest, you know, but then again, like, I just don't expect a lot from Hollywood these days. But, you know, it's just a good, you know, it was alright. So that's all I'll say about that. But I did, you know, some enjoy it. Anyway, let's just get the mask in. So if you guys aren't familiar to this, this will be good. I thought this would be a good guy to get some, good idea to get some shapes in, guys. So get some armor. Let's see the mask. So here's the eyes. We'll get the eyes in, and I'm gonna scale us down just to save time. So. Remember, guys, this is a speed drawing, so let's say a little metallic. We'll get some shading in there, because like I said, remember, guys, how I told you that metal is reflective, so. But this is during the Battle of Carthage. So what happened is, I'm not going to explain too much. Actually, like I said, I don't know if I should explain the story. It's just one of the masks that that Russell Crowe's character picks up, and you know, kind of hides his identity because he's supposed to be dead in the movie, so. Actually, guys, if you guys are you know, spamming out for some spoiler alerts, so. If you guys haven't seen the movie, that's on you, so go watch the movie then. So I'm going to talk about the movie, but anyway, guys, just keep the shapes, you know, if you guys aren't using a ruler, I'm just kind of going with the flow here. So I just kind of curved up to this little. Let's see, I just want to make this a quick drawing, guys, because I know you guys are all, it's Thanksgiving this week, so. I'm just going to try to do as quickly as I can. We can go back and straighten some stuff. So I appreciate you guys, anybody watching. You're probably already left for vacation or whatever. So let's get this, just kind of that up a little. Let's still record. All right, just make sure. Any hooser. I always have to double check, make sure we're still recording. And then just smooth out the lines later. Go back and smooth out the lines later, guys, because this, you know, you want to keep this rigidness, but you can still kind of keep these thick lines, guys. It's not a big deal. Turn my pen around. Hey guys, if you guys aren't familiar with my pen set, if I need an eraser, I just flip the pen. So let's see, I'm gonna fix this up. I like that. Just kind of get more creative with my ideas, because I thought this would be a good opportunity to draw something, you know, like an object. You know, you don't need to draw a person inside. Mask is cool by itself as it is, so. But I do recommend starting with the drawing, because I'm using the pen, guys, and I'm just gonna automatically. So I'm gonna scale this down a little bit. Get the. Here's the fun part. Let's scale this down a wee bit, and then for all you guys who are working on a computer, we have that luxury. So, but. Normally, guys, I would be drawing like I'd have a drawing underneath it, then go over it. So, and then we're gonna draw this part inside the mask. because it's a mask, and you gotta think of this as like a cave, guys, just like a mouth, or, you know. And we'll draw the other side. See, the other side comes over here. And we're just kind of guessing, I guess it'll be like right about here, where this side of the mask. So this is where you can add a little bit of shading to it. You know, it's pretty dope. Details, details. And then of course there's spikes. And I'll show you how to do some spikes, guys, but let me get this in first. Let me wait. Because the helmet here has this little nook right here. It's like a, I guess if you're in battle, you'd probably take your helmet off and bash someone's head with it. So he didn't do that because obviously he wanted to keep his identity hidden, because Maximus, I love the whole philosophy, especially with Marcus Aurelius. You guys aren't familiar with like Marcus Aurelius the Real. Look up his writings. A lot of stuff in life that the Romans, and, you know, what he was trying to, you know, I'm not sure, the movie portrayed him more of as a hero, but Marcus Aurelius was more to me as a philosopher. If you guys want a little education, you know, go back to his writings and stuff like that. It's pretty good, you know. I mean, it's hard to say. Some people, you know, history, you know, tends to judge people differently. So, but I'm always fascinated by history, like Napoleon and all these kinds of. But in the movie, they portrayed him more as like a man, you know, looking at himself, and he looked to Maximus to be the next, you know, Caesar, because the Senate was the corruption was a big thing, which was a lot of problems we're dealing with today, guys. So I find it, that's something like the Gladiator 2 dealt with a lot of things that I feel like are issues of today. So, but that's my you know, historical aspect of it. Let's get some spikes in. Don't worry about these guys. We'll just cover those up. But he had some spikes on the helmet. And remember, guys, these spikes are like a cone. So just think of a cone. If you know some of the spikes are shorter, that's because that's the angle we're looking down on this. So remember, the ones on the side. Oops. And we'll do a little bit of shading on that. And then I think there's one spike down here. You can just kind of. I think there's another one I missed, like a bigger one. And just add some shading to the middle. Because remember, guys, sunlight would be coming off. I'm just kind of guessing, you know. And there's the helmet. And we're just going to go back and straighten it. Let me enlarge a little. And we'll add some spikes over here. Go. Okay, so. I'm just going to go out and straighten some things out, and then that'll be really it, guys, because we're just going to take it easy this week. I know you all got your turkey. I hope you guys didn't name your turkey. Don't name him Ted. Ted the turkey. I know you're tempted, but once you name it, you can't possibly eat him. So, or can you? I don't know. So, and let's see. He's got his big old nose. He had some lines here. Remember, metallic has these different ridges and thickness to it, so normally I just go in with my ruler, because there is a ruler app, guys. You just like that. You move it around. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to bother with it today, because let's just kind of get this in. Look at this in the eyes. Get some cross hatching going behind. Do a lot to distinguish the back here, so let's get the shading in here, guys. Just kind of get some ink in there. Are you not entertained? I hope you all are entertained. By the way, guys, a long time ago, there was a website called moviemistakes.com, and I always like to share this because I'm got no other knowledge. But like back then, there was like, you know, if you wanted to see movie mistakes and things like, oh, someone left a cup here, a cup there. So in this battle that he's fighting, it's called the Battle of Carthage, where they're replaying a fight. I guess the barbarian horde versus the something. But in the battle, they're using chariots, and so one of the chariots gets flipped over, and you can see a gas tank. It's when and just before it hits the wall, and it's like clear, obvious. And I read that, and it's, you know, there's this website that back then had like all the mistakes, like, you know, I know like in Jaws, there was a movie mistake where Quint puts the machete down and you can't see anymore, stuff like that. So let's get some cross hatching going. But yeah, in this one, there's a clear tank that's used as like, so when the chariot crashes, it produces like a smoke or a CO2 to show that, you know, it's getting blown up, or not blown up, but, you know, when it hits the wall, and it's like a sheet that uncovers. So check that part out; it's pretty funny. You know, look that up. There we go. Let's get a little bit more, smooth out some of these lines a little bit more. Remember, metal is reflective, guys, so yeah, a little bit of lines here. You have to add a little thickness to it. Not too many though, because the thing is, guys, you only want to shade areas that are going to be shadowed mostly, because otherwise it really won't look right. I'm just adding a few lines just because we're inking it. But mainly, like, if you were to color this, you wouldn't need this many. I'm just adding a few just because, you know, just to comic it up a little, comic book it up a little. But just, you know, try to focus on shadow. Because remember, guys, when we ink, it's mostly to add shape and shadow to it. It's not for color. All right? It's not, you don't see a comic book. That's one of the misconceptions of comic book art, guys, is that you mistake. Because if, like, let's say I was inking this and I gave this to the colorist would still use black whenever it's necessary. Probably, well, depending on the artist, what he likes to use. But, and then this, oh, I forgot this little flower symbol. Let's just wing it. It's a circle, guys, so I don't have time for the... But yeah, that's just one of the things you guys have to watch out for. Oops. So don't mistake the ink as color, guys. This is just to take the shape of the line work, you know what I mean? So, and I'll do a lesson on that one day. This just establish, you know, lines and cracks and definition. So it's just you have to distinguish between shadow and color, guys. Like, your shirt may be green, but the shadows on it, you know, will often change either the color or you know, depending on the shadows. So this is just the shadow, the metallic, trying to get as much as I can. No, this isn't hair. A little bit more cross hatch. Remember, guys, this is speed art. I always forget to mention, but these are speed art drawings. If you ever watch this, it's trying to get this done as fast as you can, you know? And then you usually hammer out the details later. So more shadow. So see where we at. 13. That's not too bad. A little bit more depth. Yeah, these lines are just to establish depth, you know. Shadow and rigidity. Mostly because I'm feeling lazy today. Alright, guys. Here. Okay. A little bit more. Almost done. Oh, and don't forget the helmets. Here. I get a little bit of the cross hatching, a little bit separate. These little thin lines that make wonders, guys. Learn to master these tick marks. Oh my god, it'll look so beautiful, guys, if you know how to really do it. like me. But yeah, I love this movie, guys. My sister actually played when she was in the band, or her band played the theme song, and it was beautiful. Yeah, she played the flute back then. So shout out to you, sis. Rigidity. Oh. Oops. Flip that. I still, yeah, I recommend you guys go watch the movie. It's up to you. I mean, Hollywood these days is just kind of but whatever. And just kind of add lines when you can. Don't go too dark on the metallic guys, unless you know there's some areas that are reflective. Yeah, it's a little reflection, just like this, guys. See, this would be some little cool reflection, but I don't like it. There we go. Not too much. Not a lot of shading going on, but I'm just kind of like half-assing it, so. Too thick. And there we go. Remember, guys, always start with the eyes so you know which direction you're going, so. Let's add some little cracks to it, because you probably got scarred and scored. Add some dots for little areas that are. And there we go, guys. It's the easiest pie. So I'm going to go ahead and sign this, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little drawing of mine. I recommend you go see the movie, and yeah, guys, it's Thanksgiving week, so I want to wish you all a happy holiday. Don't eat too much, don't drink and drive, don't eat and drive, and all the above. So I'm going to get up out of here, so you guys go enjoy with your families or whoever. And yeah, be safe, guys. So have a good night. And always remember to be good, be kind, and be yourselves, guys. That's all you can do. So anyway, guys, take it easy. Later, Gators.